Hey YouTube, my name is Adam, and today I'll be telling you about the 10 things that I did in order to get happiness back into my life after a while of feeling miserable. So a little backstory. Uh, I was in a really dark and sad place in my life. I had gotten into university after graduating high school. Um, I had played sports in high school. I had a lot of friends. I did really good in classes. And overall, I think I had a really positive life. When I entered university, I didn't really have any of that, and I really suffered. I hated how I looked, how I felt, how alone and lonely I was, uh, how indifferent I was each day, and how unambitious every waking moment was. The thing that made me change was my little brother. I couldn't be a role model to him in the state that I was in. And I knew that he needed somebody to be there for him, to guide him through life. If he just followed my example, there would just be another me in the world, and I couldn't have that. So I picked myself up out of bed and I made a list of things that I needed to do in order to change to be the way I want it to be. And these are them. Number one, cut out negative people from your life. Can't stress this enough. If you're surrounded by negativity, you'll be negative. There's a lot of people that you think are your friends that aren't your friends. And that's unfortunate, but it's a sad truth of life. So these people are the ones that will constantly put you down. They'll make fun of your dreams. They'll make fun of your ambitions, your likes, everything that they can do to get you to be a little more sad, a little brought down. They'll do it. Um, you'll think that they're your friends for some time, like I did. I thought they were my friends because we hung out, we talked a lot, but they weren't, and I realized that looking back. But you have to get rid of them before you can have that experience, before you can have that realization, and it's the only way to do it. Secondly, got to start meditating daily. I did this. My brain gives me much better messages nowadays. I no longer feel like dark doom and gloom. I feel really happy waking up every day. I feel calm. I'm not angry at the world. It's great. Number three, you got to journal. Find out what you dislike about yourself, and then figure out what you'll do to change it. This is the only way you're going to be able to do it. You got to sit there with no distractions and just think. It's going to hurt. It's going to suck. But you got to do it. Otherwise, these things are never going to get changed. Number four, exercise. Exercise is probably the best habit that you could get next to self-love. It's the only thing that's going to naturally get you high. It's going to make you look good. It's going to make you feel good. Most of all, it's going to give you some self-confidence. Now, if you're afraid about the gym, if you're afraid of people judging you, if you're afraid of looking like you're an idiot, don't be. 90% of the time, people looking at you in the gym are not judging you. The other 10% of the time is because they're insecure assholes. You don't need them. So go on YouTube, go on Google, do whatever you can. Find a workout plan, make one, and try some stuff out. You'll see. Number five, you got to eat better. You can't be living on processed foods. You got to get down as close to base ingredients as possible. I'm talking about meat, vegetables, fruits, and whole grains. Okay? That is the only solution that I have if you hate how you look. Okay? Because you can't out train a bad diet. This goes hand in hand with exercise. You gotta do this. Number 6, sleep. I personally found that I need at least 10 hours dedicated towards bed each night. That's not to say that I'm sleeping all those 10 hours, but like an hour before bed, I'm winding down, I'm unplugging from everything. I'm doing some reading, or I'm doing some journaling, or I'm just sitting there. But you can't have your brain active before you go to bed, right? So you got to make sure that you get an optimal amount of sleep for you, because frankly, a lot of people don't know that they're sleep deprived when they're sleep deprived. It's just been so long that your body thinks it's normal. It's not. Try that out today, and try not to get woken by alarm. Try. Ooh, I don't know if you can set a timer for that. Well, I use an app. I'll plug it in the description below. But I use one to wake me up. It's soft music. It's very nice. It's pleasant. You know, it's much better than the cortisol flash from a screeching alarm. Number 7. Ooh, I can't count. Number 7. You got to stop going on social media and watching TV. All that you do from those two things is compare yourself. That's not good for your ego. That's not good for your self-confidence. I'm not saying that it's evil. I'm not saying anything about the sort, but when you see people on social media that you want to live like, your body tends to put you down. It's a comparison thing. It's evolved, but it's not beneficial in your case. So you got to stop that. Same thing with seeing attractive people. It just makes you feel even more worse. More worse? Whatever. English wasn't my strong suit, in case you couldn't tell. Number 8, do things you like. So these are hobbies, okay? This is not going and jerking off. This is not eating junk food. This is not beating people up. I don't know. It's not any of that. This is like go out and ride your bike, or paint a picture, listen to some music, like pleasant stuff. Just things that are going to boost your dopamine a little bit because you're doing them and you like them. It's pretty self-explanatory. Number 9, got to practice gratitude and smiling. These are two things that I thought were ridiculous when I started them. But after several months of doing them, I am very glad to have them. The gratitude thing is simply, when you wake up, I'm thankful for a bed that I could sleep in that was clean. I didn't have to share it with anyone. Didn't have bugs. I had a roof over my head. Just simple stuff like that. But if you do like 1 or 2 minutes of that a day, it really changes your mindset on everything, and it makes everything seem so much easier to take, so much more positive, and you really start having a changed outlook on life. As for the smiling, well, most people look in a mirror twice a day, okay? That's 2 opportunities to smile at yourself per day, and it's really beneficial to take both. Smiling at yourself, although it sounds stupid, I know, I was there. It's helpful. It makes it easier for you to smile when you wouldn't normally smile. So when somebody insults you, when you had a bad day, it just makes it easier for you to put on a face when you get in your car or get on the bus, start your walk home, and just go like, that wasn't so bad. You start smiling about it because it doesn't really matter to you at that point. Finally, number 10, cut out porn and masturbation. Cannot stress this enough. You cannot watch porn and masturbate and truly feel good about yourself, girl or guy. Okay? I understand that it's normal, that everyone thinks it's healthy, that, you'll get prostate cancer or some stupid shit if you don't. Are they living the life that you want? Because if they aren't, don't take advice from them. Porn, well, you can read the book or go watch the documentary, Your Brain on Porn. Okay? It's harmful, very harmful. You cannot be getting intimacy from pixels. That's not healthy. You got to go out and find a partner that's human, that will give you some love. You'll feel better about yourself, and you'll truly develop, instead of wasting all your time on a site that doesn't care about you. You'll feel like a loser eternally if you masturbate. It's a time waster. It crushes your self-confidence, and it's a waste of energy. All that energy that you expend, you could have done something positive with, Like in the half hour, like let's say it takes a half hour. In that half hour, you could have gone to meet up with a friend. You could have gone on a walk with somebody you found attractive. You could have put some energy towards making a website or writing a book. Like, there's so much wasted potential. You can't have that. It's just whatever. It doesn't matter at this point, but no porn and no masturbation will boost your self-confidence and your self-love. You won't feel like a loser. It might be hard at the start, but as you wean off of it, you got to remember, like, I'm making progress. I used to jerk off like 3 times a day. I haven't jerked off in close to 7 months. 8, actually. No. Way longer than that. I still come from sex, but it's different now. Anyway, those are my top 10 things that I did in order to bring happiness back into my life. So I hope I helped somebody, even one person is beneficial. And yeah, I'll see you again, YouTube. Please like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps me out. And, if you want it, I'll keep pumping out more content like this.